boy. This gonna be the best episode ever. Good is, boy. Welcome back to another episode of a Regular Person Podcast where we talk about regular people stuff. Today, our guest is my wife, the person I argue with all the time with, my lover, my friend, Kanisha. What's up, dog?
I know, dog. You gotta give me a kick of it.
Yeah. There you go. So yeah, we go with the first question, or the first statement is, my wife just had surgery. Would you like to tell me what kind of surgery you had?
I had the sleeve.
Yeah, speak up. You had the sleeve.
I had the sleeve.
What that's for?
To lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be 31 and fine. That's all.
And stuck in the house because she thinks it's a game.
I'm gonna be outside because he thinks it's a game.
How are you mentally now that you had the surgery, and how were you mentally before the surgery?
Before, I was not myself because I had gained a lot of weight in the last 5-6 years. It was a struggle every day, not recognizing myself. So I decided to do something for me, even though you didn't totally agree with it. But it was what was best for me. It's not something I just decided to do out the blue. It's something I thought about for 2 years because I was too scared to do it.
Yeah, 2 years of arguments from my head because I didn't agree with it, like you said. But how do you feel about it now that you did it?
Now that I did it, I feel like this is what I should have done. Mentally, I'm struggling because I just want to something with some flavor right now. I'm so tired of drinking that liquid soup.
For those who don't know, and she kind of explained it right, once you have the surgery, you can't eat for about 2 weeks. That's what the doctor said, and you can't really do too much either because you cut all up. So it's like
you're not cut up.
You got a lot.
It's a laser surgery, a robotic surgery. Should I say not laser? Robotic surgery. They just cut 80% of your stomach off, which is scary to me because now what I got down, a banana sleeve. That's all I got left.
So now that we know that you had surgery and how you feel now, how was life growing up? How was your life growing up? Do you think you had a good childhood? You think anything you want to change?
I had a hood childhood. Like it wasn't the worst because I had a lot of cousins and sisters and people around me. Like
a lot of sleepovers.
Yeah. But as for my mama being sometimes single, because you could say, because sometimes she was with my sister and my dad, but that was a toxic situation in and out of that. But, and my daddy, you already know.
Wait, yeah, we ain't gotta get too much into it.
Yeah. My daddy he was just
not there.
Dealing with addiction, should I say. But once he cleaned up, I think my daddy, when I was 10, he cleaned up, 11. He turned that around. I mean, he always was a good daddy, even on one of his struggles. I never had to worry about him.
So not a bad childhood, but not a good childhood.
Like a regular hood childhood.
You could have been better.
I didn't get abused physically and all that.
Yeah. So because you didn't have your dad and you lived with your sisters.
I had my dad. But
you wasn't living with your dad. And you lived with your mom and your on and off again stepdaddy. How do you say it?
I mean, he's not my stepdad because I didn't really like my real dad now, but I'm older.
Well, you're on and off your stepdad or your dad, and how you want to word it, however else want to word it. Do you feel as if you had your own friends outside your family because y'all so close?
I had friends outside my family.
Yeah, I'm talking about, because right now you don't really have friends.
I don't have friends right now because of moving, like back and forth.
This is what I'm asking.
So I lost connection, but I had friends.
You think those friends?
Big friend group.
Do you think those friends were your getaway from the stuff you had going on, dealing with everything?
I mean, this was the early.
You know your own.
Not early 2000s. So me and my friends was outside playing on it. I had boyfriends, not like extra boyfriends, but boys and girls as friends. We had a good group of friends before. That was before Katrina. And Katrina, everybody moved on, and that sent me into a depression. 12-year-old depressed because I didn't know how to deal with it. And know what else I think sent me into depression? I never told you about that flood. It reminded me all over again of Katrina.
The flood we had.
Mm-hmm. We lost everything.
We lost everything in the flood, yeah. In the 2016 flood, we live in Baton Rouge, somewhere, and we lost all our stuff. And it was kind of stressful trying to get it back, but we got it back, and then some other stuff that happened, so that's why I ended up getting my CDL, but that's another story for another day. We know about your childhood, we know about your had friends. You moved to Baton Rouge, and then fast forward to when you met me at the school. How was your first impression? What was your first impression of meeting the boy? You know what I'm saying? It had to be something good because you're still here. You know what I'm saying? Made it this far. You know
my first impression when I met you, you bring me back to the date. I was sitting at the water fountain. And you came up to me talking about I look like your damn cousin, which was not true.
Best pickup line in
we
the world.
don't look like that. Oh, we just had red hair together.
Best pickup line in the world. Anyways.
Oh, I thought you was my cousin. So lame. But I gave you my number because I was just really bored. I was like, I need my text. That's why.
It wasn't supposed to be none of that. It was just supposed to be like a conversation. And then for y'all who know, it was supposed to be an in and out situation.
A boom.
And she came and left. She came and left, and I've been stuck with her since.
And I've been stuck with him ever since.
But
you've been stuck with me.
Do you? How can I? The next thing is, okay, we met, we lived together, we never left each other.
We moved together.
We moved together, you never left together to each other. I am going to get my CDL, and then you have to come up to Missouri. You didn't have to come up, but we decided to move to Missouri together. How was that? Was it hard to leave your family? Was you okay? Did it feel okay to leave your family? Because
at that time, it was the right move for both of us. It wasn't hard for me to leave my family because it was a move that if I seen a future with somebody, I should just see and how it's gonna go. If I don't take the chance, I never know what's gonna happen. And so that's why I took the chance to get with you. Now down there, I was depressed. I was lonely. You was always gone. I was too scared to make friends. And the little friends that I did have had kids, and I had them. I was scared. I had one good friend. You know who they was. Abby, that's my girl.
Do you think that influenced your sister to come back home? Like not having friends, being out there by yourself?
I always say this, the decision to come back home wasn't to never be permanent. It was because I wanted to plan our wedding. But of course, I said I'm going to take 6 months down here to plan our wedding, which is going to be off and on, be coming back down that way. But you didn't understand it, I don't think.
At the time, I already talked about this, but cussing a little softly. At the time, I didn't understand because I feel like it was kind of a nag. I hate to be nagged, and I feel like I was constantly being nagged about something. So it's like, from my perspective, I can't speak from your perspective. From my perspective, it's like I'm constantly being nagged to come back home. But I'm like, if you go back home, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming down there to visit. I'm paying for bills up here. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna make everything straight. And then that was like, on my behalf, I should have understood it more or thought about it more. But I'm like, you know what? We going home. It's a compromise that I'm making in my head. So, but we got over that. So Dr. Kim not here to get married. And my question is, how is it being married?
It has its ups and downs because sometimes I just don't work on nothing but me, but that'll never happen.
This will be a good clip. This is a good clip.
Cut. I just want to worry about me sometimes, and I always gotta put your feelings or Kim's feelings first, and it's hard. I'm not saying no because I'm crying.
No, you got this time. This is a regular person podcast. People didn't know how you feel, so you feel like you gotta sometimes you want to put yourself first.
Yes.
And you want to you gotta put my feelings first and Ken's feelings first. So why do you feel like? Do you feel as if you want to be selfish sometimes because you wasn't able to be selfish as a child, or you wasn't able to be selfish growing up because you had to help with your sister?
I feel like when I met you, I was like 22, I think. 22. I was not that old. 22 is not old. And I just feel like I was just exploring my freedom. And then I got you with you, and it's like, immediately we locked down. And been locked down ever since. My eyes burn.
Fast, and because you had all this, you never asked my question for real. So it was just because of you got together so fast, or was it because of nothing like having to be a parent?
Having to be a wife sometimes is hard. Like today is New Year's Eve, and I'm trying to clean the house. And I said, wait, let's be in the house together. You did a little part, but I did the rest of the thing. And you know what else? I had surgery 2 weeks ago. Not even 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. And the people told me to take it easy. I've been moving furniture. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been cooking for you. Even though I can't eat the food, I still got to be a wife.
I appreciate the cooking. But as in moving the furniture, let's get this clear. And doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing, I had you on lockdown for the first 5 days. And you asked me to get off punishment. Because you said you couldn't sit down and do nothing. Which is, for me, that would have been heaven. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm not that person to just sit down. When do you ever see me just sit down and just say?
You can't sit down and watch a movie.
I can't because I got bad nerves.
Right, so.
I just, because see stuff just needs to be done and I think it should be done.
But to wrap that part up, do you feel as if you was held back for doing from life, like from doing something?
Sometimes I feel like I should have put me first, like you put you first, because with all that you would have got to see them.
Right.
And you know I want to be a nurse and I didn't because I decided to follow you.
But do you feel like?
And then we got married, got pregnant immediately after that. Not even 4 months after they got pregnant. Kinsley got her little hip problem, so now that's a deal that we're dealing with. So now it's like keep pushing it back.
But do you feel as if you have opportunities to do, even though you got married and I said I was getting my ass with or without you? That's just who I am. I'm self-driven, and some people need to be pushed.
I mean, you could say I had opportunities to do it, but I could also say no because the opportunities that I think you're talking about is when I stayed home for 2 years. I was a fucking I was a mama, like I was a brand new mama, brand new wife dealing with postpartum depression. Then right after that, even after she was born during COVID, then you caught COVID while I was pregnant. Like, so what time I had to go say, okay, I'm going to go to school.
You're right. I'm just saying, do you feel
and make sure I'm taking the right classes so I can get to the nursing pass.
So to answer my question, I guess you feel like you didn't have you had the opportunities, but at the same time you didn't have the opportunities because like
I had the opportunities, but I didn't take them because it didn't make sense for our family.
Yeah, well, when you put it like that, it makes sense, especially from your understanding now.
Right. I know, right?
Get it out of here today, y'all, because everybody who's watching this, disclaimer, Keisha don't talk a lot. And so, y'all getting the full, raw, and everything y'all need to know about her, much as I can ask. So I'm trying to think about questions that people told me to ask, or want me to ask. But anyway, moving on. How is it, you said something about our daughter. How is it being a parent?
It's rewarding, but it's challenging. I don't know, get some tissue. My nose was.
I'm gonna so much crap. I'm just gonna hit you too. That's my clips. That's my trailer.
Alright.
Yeah, question about how is it being a parent?
It's rewarding, but it's also challenging because I'm practicing, I like the gentle parent. And you don't agree with that, but I'm practicing the balance gentle with regular parenting because Kinsley trying my games the most of the time. And she the only child and she starts screaming when you tell her to do something that she don't want to do. So it's like it's the most rewarding feeling, but it's also the most challenging thing I ever done.
People will say that you're a nice parent. I'm a mean parent.
I mean, I gotta get a little bit more because she's only 3. She's exploring. She's not a bad child.
And I think people call me a mean parent because
you think she's supposed to be strict.
Yeah, I not necessarily strict. I just don't want her growing up thinking she could do the things that she's doing with us or the people. Because when you go to somebody else's house, the things that you let gentle parent her about, or let's say I gentle parent her about, she's not gonna be able to go to your sister's house or my sister's house or my dad's house and our friend's house and do the same things. Everybody's house is different. So you have to, I feel like you have to grow to respect. You can't cry to do what you want.
My house has rules though. Kinsley has rules.
I ain't say you don't have rules.
It's not that Kinsley don't have the discipline that you want her to have is discipline for a teenager. The discipline I want her to have is discipline for a 3-year-old. You have the discipline the child, the type of child she is, the type of child Kinsley is. You don't have to hit her, you don't have to whoop her, you don't do none of that. Kinsley, like, you can talk to her child.
I don't whoop her all
At 3 years old, Kinsley has lots of sense.
I don't think it's a teenager thing. I think
yes it is.
You gotta realize
we gonna always differ on parenting because I feel like you was more strict a parent. My mom wasn't strict. She didn't let us do whatever, but she also wasn't like, oh, you can't play in the house, you can't make no noise in the house.
I look at it from the standpoint as I don't want nobody touching my child if they don't have to. So like touching them as beating them or constantly fussing at them. So I try to teach her, even I know she's 3, but like you say, she got a lot of sense. And I'm trying to teach her that when you go to somebody else's house, this is the way. They're not gonna do the same thing mom and dad are gonna allow you to do. Mom and dad might let you dial allow you to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and everybody else might not allow you to do B, C, and not the rest of the stuff. So you have to be able to understand these things. Now I know it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna come off as harsh, but I have to teach you those things because when you go to somebody else's house, it's gonna be a totally different situation. And I would hate to go to somebody else's house.
How many times have you, like, even from school, even from when you bring her by your friends, how many times do you say, oh, she's very disciplined, she's very respectful?
Yeah, so that's why
But I'm saying, without the tough parenting, they tell you to ease up on her.
Yeah. So I have to ease up on her. But that's because you had a different parent, and I taught her what I taught her. So now I don't have to be as hard on her. I try not to be. But also, that's just, I guess because of the way I was kind of raised, I don't know what to say all the time.
And I take away from the way I was raised. My mama wasn't, you know that I'm my own best friend. Like, you can say that. We good friends.
You want a friend?
That's my good girl.
Y'all go. So.
That's my good girl. I can see mama. I talk to mom about everything, and that's the type of relationship I want with kids. I want kids to be able to come to me about anything, but not scaring her. And I feel like you scare her sometimes, and that's why sometimes you feel like she chooses me over you. She chooses me over you because I'm gonna before I get mad at kids, I'm gonna talk, and the kids will know when I give her that tone, she gonna stop. I don't have to never ever have to whoop Kinsley.
That's just where patience come from. I don't whoop Kinsley. I don't want y'all thinking I don't.
You don't whoop her.
I just get.
But you get mad faster than I do.
Right.
Because you think she's supposed to move right there. She's 3.
But I think you supposed to move right there.
You think when she go in there and play all the stuff she got for Christmas, she go play with it when I go in the room. But that's because she want a friend. She want people to play with her. She want us to go in there and play. That's what I tell you. You gotta go in her house and visit the restaurant. Her room and visit the restaurant and her dollhouse. She want to play dolls in restaurant, and she gonna play with you all day. So that's what we different at with parenting. Because actually, sometimes you lay back, run the house, watch the iPad all day. I'm gonna take the iPad, kids to go explore your creativity. Because creativity gets you good jobs. Creativity gets you farther than just being smart. You have to also be creative. I know how to be creative because that's something I wasn't allowed to be. Is creative.
Yeah, and I'm big on her going outside. I don't really like the.
But we live in a complex.
I don't like the iPad. You don't see kids outside no more. But with all that being said, with the kid being parent, us getting married, do you feel like you got married young?
Yeah.
And had a kid young?
I didn't have a kid young. I had a kid. I was 26.
I forgot. I was 27, 26.
I was 26, making 27 when I had kids. I was 25 when I got pregnant. Yeah, I was 26, making 27 when I had kids. So I made the decision that I was ready to be a parent before I had a child.
But you feel like
that's why I was on I had the IUD for 5 years before I said okay.
So the kid was on time, but the marriage was a little too early.
The marriage was a little too early. We was 25, 24.
No, we got engaged. I was 23. And you was 24.
I was 25. Yeah. We got engaged.
You was 25? Well, you older than me, yeah. So, but we got married at 24, 26. All right, yeah.
At my age of 26 being married, no, I don't think so. I think you got married. I think you did. But I also know that you was ready to get married. More than probably before I was ready to get married.
For me, it's just like I tell people all the time. Everybody, people are not gonna agree, but it's not for people to agree with. I didn't have a super crazy span of women, but I had my women, and I didn't like the last 2 women I dealt with before I got to you, which is why I was on a month hiatus before that. I didn't really care for how the situation went, so I said, man, look, when I start dating again, I'm dating for a wife, I'm not dating for a flame. But I still went into that mindset of you being a flame and this happened that you never left. So
did you ever want me to leave?
No, I'm just saying. I said I'm just saying.
Even when I try to leave now.
When you try, that's not. I'm not. Nah, sometimes I be wanting to get your ass out and get my divorce, pick some of my papers. But it's like I just be talking shit.
Me too.
But sometimes
right after that, I look at you, I'm like, oh, you gonna get up this morning? But I know you mad, so I just stay with you.
But sometimes one couple of months ago, or probably recently, I definitely was ready to be done. But that's another situation for another day. But so we got married, had our daughter. Then I had got caught COVID. How was it? How did you feel about me having COVID?
When you got COVID, I was like, 5 months pregnant, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I caught COVID before I had my daughter. We just talked. We gone backwards.
I was 5 months pregnant. And I couldn't be with you.
Mm-hmm.
That was you keep making me cry.
You got the tears, y'all. You got the tears. I'm telling you.
I'm feeling emotional now.
Go ahead.
And I couldn't really be there for you like I wanted to because I didn't know what was happening. You don't really know, and you don't listen. Your heart ain't it. And I kept saying, "Sharon, please be careful. Please you gonna catch COVID, right? You gonna catch COVID. Please put your mask on. Please wash your hands out." Man, I don't believe that. I don't believe no COVID. I don't believe they got COVID out there. And you caught one of the worst cases of COVID that ever that you could catch. Even though you don't have long COVID, which is a blessing. But that took a toll on me and being pregnant because I ended up early labor. Even though I didn't have I didn't have at that time. Early labor while you're in the hospital, I'm in the hospital. Cervix 1 centimeter dilated.
Yeah, people was telling me that I had went out for.
You went out for 24 hours.
24 hours.
I didn't talk to you for 24 hours.
24 whole days. So what was your thoughts about that? Because I
don't
remember.
I thought you was on the ventilator dead.
Ventilator dead. No,
I thought you was dying. I really did. I was like, what you kept? I called the hospital. The nurse put you on the phone. You'll answer a little bit and you go back to sleep. Mm-hmm. But that was your body way of healing. Your body healed by you sleeping for a whole day. And then you got up after that and you was aggravating until they let you home.
Yeah, because I'm 4 walls. I don't know what jail feel like. And I don't want to know what jail feel like. I'm going to tell y'all something. Yeah, look close to y'all. The hospital ain't where you want to be, dog. Ain't where they don't feed you good enough. They don't treat you good enough.
You was on a strict diet.
It don't matter. They don't treat you like nothing up and down. They treat you, that's exactly what they treat like nothing. Like you're not a human beings.
Well, that was my question, not yours.
I'm just letting them know. I just want them to know. I want them to know that.
You supposed to be interviewing me.
I did.
You supposed to go to the hospital.
I'm just letting them know. Hospital ain't where you want to be at. I'm sorry. But my last question is, through all the things me and you have been through, and you already said that sometimes we be wanting to separate. If that was to happen, right? Mm-hmm. Would you ever see yourself get married again?
Nope.
No? But I don't believe in divorce. Even though sometimes I really want to knock it out and leave you.
But if we don't work out our relationships, I'm not dating anybody. I'm just raising my child. I'm not getting serious with nobody. Like, love, married. They're not living with me. I'm not living with them because I'm not cleaning your house. You're not cleaning. I'm not coming. No. It's just going to be strictly dating until we die.
I'm looking for.
I'm going to leave everything to my child. I just can't. Only because being married, you give all you up as a woman. I don't feel like men give up nothing as being married. What y'all mean? I give up my last name, my family. I gotta raise your kids, clean the house, cook.
As a man,
and work.
As a man, we give up all our damn money. That's number one. We giving our money up.
You paying the bills. Listen to this though. You had these same bills that was
in this house. No, as a man,
you had these same bills, so you still have to pay bills.
Listen. As a man, when
I have to cook, clean.
She don't want to hear it.
Be sexual. All that.
As a man, when you get married,
what you gotta do for me?
Let me
pay the bills and go to work.
Be quiet. Don't cut me off. As a man, you got to pay the bills. You have to give them money for personal, what they want money for. You have to fix the car because they don't check nothing on the car. They just get in the car and go. You got to clean the car. That's what men supposed to do. And that's what you do. What you say is that's what women supposed to do. So we got.
You got full list of full things.
No, I can go on and on and on.
Pay bills, fix the car,
clean the car.
Which include the car. That's not two separate things. The car is your responsibility. I feel, and go to work, and come home at what you cook today.
Well, that's the least you can do if I'm doing everything.
But I go to work too. I do not work. I do not work as often because we have Kinsley. I work less shorter days because I have Kinsley. But if we ain't have no child, I'll be 12 hours just like you. So what would be the difference?
It is a difference.
I still have to come home, cook. When do you cook? Out of the month. Out of the whole month, how many times a month do you cook?
None. It ain't go. maybe once. I'm about to start cooking now. I've been seeing TikToks, but recently, before I started seeing TikToks, I ain't been cooking at all because I stopped cooking. I really could cook. I really could go down for real. You know how I get down.
So you can't say
I don't cook.
So I know that's why I won't get married again. Cause I done gave my all to this fucking. Oh my God. I done gave my all to this fucking marriage. I'm not giving my all to no other man. No other man but God.
Me personally, if me and her was working,
He get married again.
I wouldn't.
Because he like being married. He like not having to do nothing for himself. He like somebody else calling, making all his doctor's appointments. He like somebody else making appointments. He like somebody else picking out the furniture, decorating the house. He like somebody else doing all that stuff. While he sit back and make money, pay the bills,
take care of them.
I can't see the other stuff.
Yep. Look, she making it seem like I can't do nothing for myself. I could do a lot for myself.
You can do for yourself.
I choose
but because
not
you
to.
have me, you don't even worry about the stuff you have to do for yourself.
And she don't worry about a lot of stuff too.
I don't worry. You're right. Let me not discredit you. I don't have to worry about how bills get paid, bills. I don't have to worry about
your nails, toes, hair. Sometimes.
I don't really like my nails done.
Well, anyways, when you do get done, nails, toes, hair, you don't have to worry about that.
This been in for 3 months. You must be slack.
Yeah, I am slacking, but you already know why that's going on. She don't have to worry about a good bit of stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't have to worry about bills.
But
being paid. I don't have to worry about they ain't got no gas in my car now, so I can't see that.
you know what I really worry about women? Women can give you props for her.
I don't have to worry about being lonely.
Look, let me tell you something about women before we end the podcast, in this episode. Women ain't gonna give you your props. No matter what you do, they gonna be around the bush like she doing right now before she give you your actual props.
You are a good man. That's always gonna be the props. You are a good man.
Amen.
But
hallelujah.
But do you do as much for the family as I do? Nah.
No, because
I pick up the slack.
As
and
you
no
should.
other slack be picked up.
As you should.
Who pick my slack up?
Me. Your slack is not being able to do the financial stuff that you want to do because you doing a lot of stuff with Kinsley. It's your slack.
But who picks my slack up when I'm like right now 2 weeks out, 2 weeks me down? Who picking up that slack because I'm still doing everything?
I'm here right alongside with you.
Only because you lost your job.
But
and we both know that you only out of work until probably another 2-3 days or weeks. So once you get back to work, who the slack? Who fall on?
You, but don't.
Who gonna catch my slack?
Me, because sometimes I do come up here and I'm like, hey, you want me to clean the house up, take this week over? And you like, no, I got it. Or I say, you want to go to every other
week? You
week?
ain't gonna clean up like I wanted to.
But I don't feel like you clean what I want to sometimes. But
I clean everything. Everything get wiped down in here multiple times a day.
I don't know. I take women a long time to clean up. But take y'all 3-4 days to clean up. And it take me an hour to do the same thing you doing in 3 days. But
you know, because you don't clean the baseboards, you don't do all that. You don't get down there and scrub them and mop the walls.
That's a once a month type thing, man. Anyways.
No, it's not. Once a week.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming into our episode, coming to my love, sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? You do your little here with me too for the episode. I appreciate everything we did today. Yeah, that's a good conversation. You cried multiple times. It's gonna be a hell of a episode. You know what I'm saying? This is my daughter then.
Why do people doing that? I'm not a man. Kiss me.
I feel like you're gonna be doing handshake all day. I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyways, I don't know if you want to put this out there or whatever, but you got any businesses or anything you got coming up? You know, you want to share people, you want to make some new friends on YouTube?
No.
You know what I'm saying? You want to give everybody your social media or anything?
No.
You want everybody to know your real, I think I already said that over here, but you want everybody to know your real name because people be really thinking your name is Cleo.
My real name is, when I say it, people out.
No.
People out.
Yep. Anyway, you can follow me at leaftechnologiesllc.com. That's my business website, graphic design. And you can also follow me at leaftechnologies.llc on Instagram. You need a business cards, you need logos, you need a website, get at it.
And do not follow me through his Instagram. Thank you. Because I have, what you call it? I gotta select you to be my friend. That's why I ain't got many. Because I don't leave my page over to people that I'm
I don't think she ever have friends.
Oh, fucking well. I do have friends.
Who?
Y'all in my head.
Yeah, I can tell you the names right now. Keisha.